Hi Leo, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Somebody's under the table tickling my feet. What are you doing there? You okay? Yeah? I'm gonna do video now, okay? Yeah, you're good. You're a good girl. You're going down. I love you. She just had a drink. And her beard is my little dog Lily. Her beard is wet. Oh, she wants her chin rubbed. Okay, but I got to work now. Coming through there. Well, go lay down. That's a good girl. And so I was just about to start the video, and it's like this cold tickle, cold wet tickle on my toes, Lily's beard. That's a good girl. Good girl, Lily. Leo. So, Leo, Pussycat Nation. Sorry for the interruption. Yeah, I'm going to do your reading. I'm going to do energy check-ins this week. I might vary in the decks that I use. I don't know. I'm going to look at past, present, and future energy for you. With you, Leo, we're going to go a wild unknown. I've got the wild unknown oracle, tarot, and pocket size edition of the tarot. So let's get started. Let's get started, Leo. Let's see what we got for ya. Past, present, and future energy for my strong pussycats. Past, present, and future for Leo. In the past, the fish diving into something different, I'm hearing. So in the past, you were diving into something different, or you were considering it at least. Because I get like Pisces energy with this. So it's kind of funny. It's almost as if like it might have been something that you were considering. I don't know if you actually did it. You know, because Pisces is associated kind of with dreams and fantasies and illusions. Perhaps working on pulling yourself out of an illusion. Getting into something bigger than where you were. That's the most basic way I would look at this. Something bigger than where you were at that point. So that's the past. The present, ooh, the shark. I feel like you're swimming quite confidently in this water right now. Quite confidently. This, diving into something bigger than what you've dived into before, it could have been something emotional here. This is all water. You got all this water energy that's coming up. And the shark also talks about like some sort of a truth, something sort of like circling. So something that's been hidden, that's been below the surface, and the truth of this coming forward. There could be something within yourself that you've discovered, like a deeper part of yourself that you've started to discover, the truth and what this is of yourself. It could be, you could be circling an idea. I just really see this shark circling. Like you started off as not being the apex predator in whatever this was. So sort of feeling like maybe slightly vulnerable, you know, not being the apex predator, but now you are the apex predator. In the future, whoa, this is very interesting. The spider, what you want comes right to you. You catch what it is that you started out with. It could have been a big idea, and then this big idea develops within you. And when that develops, you see the truth in something that you perhaps did not see before, or you're getting ready to reveal some sort of truth about yourself. I really get this with this spider here is like drawing something in, exactly what it is you want. This could even be like a manifestation. Interesting. You have the spider, and it reminds me of work, because in the same namesake, but the tarot, the wild unknown, the spider is the 8 of Pentacles. And then I get that with the beaver. That's your underline. You have the beaver and the turtle and the fox. Very cunning. Something very cunning. The beaver, too, I associate with work because he works so well from sun up to sundown. He's a hard little worker. He or she is a hard little worker. But the turtle is coming up from the depths of this water. There is a ton of water in your reading. Like, you might even be just coming in touch with some sort of emotions that you haven't had in a while that have eluded you for a bit. And, like, coming up out of the depths with that and being very cunning. Like that with the fox. Very cunning in a very practical way. The fox is showing up as earth. Earth energy is the spider. Yeah, is earth? Yeah. Why has it been so long since I looked at these cards? Yeah, it's air. It's earth. It's not air. Air is up. Okay. Intriguing energy, Pussycat Nation. Intriguing energy. Let's do one more. Let's get some finer details on this energy for you. The Hermit. Well, yes. Okay, there is a deep investigation that was going on here. The Hermit, the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, and the Ten of Pentacles. Boy, you've really worked on something here in the past. My goodness. Let's keep going. I want to see how this goes. Okay, the Shark is the Magician. Temperance. The Eight of Cups. There's some sort of truth about what you're about to distance yourself from. The Spider. In the future, you have the Mother of Cups. Now, that's interesting. Because the Mother of Cups embraces emotions and feelings and is quite open about it, where the Eight of Cups is detached from that and not showing any of it or even including it in the process that you're engaging in, which is curious because you have so much water here. So there's almost like perhaps an element of your life that you are detaching from emotionally. Mother of Cups, Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords. Hitting the mark. Exactly. What this spider in the web feels like something is hitting the mark for you in the future. The Six of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Four of Cups. You have to be cunning. I'm hearing cunning with the fox because this rat is showing up on your cups. It's kind of like playing the same game. You know, like you don't enter a checker game. You don't enter a chess game with the knowledge of a checker game, like you're going to fail. So it's not really playing games with people. It's just like knowing what it is that you're dealing with. Finding some sort of cohesion here, balance, some equal give and take. Remembering that there's a time to give and a time to take. The time to take is usually when there's, I want to say, an offer of a give. You shouldn't just take from people. Now, in the past, you have the Hermit, the Nine of Pentacles into the Ten of Pentacles. You've got an idea here about your independence. Some sort of idea, self-proclaimed. You're guiding yourself on this, or you were, about an independence, but taking this to another step, another level. It is almost like having independence, swimming in this for a bit, and then, yes, the desire to dive into a deeper pond with the Ten of Pentacles, to elevate this, something that you know about yourself or you've created in your own world, or some independence that you've sought or were seeking. And even kind of like, and it says like joining forces in this with the Ten of Pentacles. Have you joined forces in the past with someone? It feels like that. Whether this is an idea or this is physical. Joining forces with someone in the past. Making a choice about your sovereignty, your independence, and joining something here. You know, for some of you, you could have gone from living very isolated with the Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles being very independent, even financially independent, free of something. But then the Ten of Pentacles says you came together again with someone or something to create abundance. That's your past. Presently, you have the Shark. It's like you're waiting. Yeah, like circling and waiting. But presently, you are emotionally disconnected. But there's a lot of emotions under the surface. So, you know, the Shark is not one that I would see as somebody that shows us their feelings. I mean, I haven't spent a lot of time with sharks. Maybe if I had, I would be able to see there must be some sort of body language that the shark would convey, that if you were another shark, you would pick it up. But I just want to say my own standpoint is I would look at a shark, always looks like a shark, unless their mouth is wide open and feeding on something. Their facial expressions don't really change. There's something under the surface here, something pretty big and deep. The Magician and Temperance, you're biding your time to create something. You're being patient. I don't know what I'm going to be curious to, what it is that you're emotionally disconnected from. And then the Spider, right? The Mother of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Swords. This hits it right on the mark. Something hits right on the mark, Leo. It comes in, if it's something that you've been waiting for, if it's an expression of emotions, if it's an opportunity to express your emotions and your intent through your emotions, there is fluidity, there's movement, there's communication, there's clarity. It comes right in to your web. All right, let's get one for, oh, that's many. I said one. Simmer down. What do we have? Oh my God, look at, you have the Seven of Wands with the Hermit. I wasn't really ready to take cards though. So this Hermit energy is a protective stance. You're protecting something. You were protecting something with the Hermit energy. Okay. Okay, I'm going to get one singular card for each of these. The Fish. The Fish. The Mother of Cups. It is a deep dive. It's like you've been putting something off. You're putting something off that has to do with your emotions. I'm hearing your emotional content, health, but you're putting, because there it is. It's showing up in your future and it's bang on. All right, the Shark, the Strength card. It is a lot to hold this back. It is a lot to hold a part of yourself back. It is also regaining your strength. Gaining your strength. But circling, the circling energy. And with Temperance, it's like waiting patiently. And there's a lot of self-control involved with this. The Spider. The Spider, and then this feels like where things get grounded into the reality, because it's earth energy. With the Emperor. Wow, this is really, yeah, you're going to be very strong on the other side of this. Oh God, the cards for, that was the Fool. You're protecting. Every time I look at the Hermit, like things pop out. So the Hermit represents being protective of something, being protective of a new beginning, because the Fool card tried to come out. Being protective of some sort of new start for yourself or new beginning. The Hermit. The Two of Swords. It's not, wasn't, I want to say wasn't, right? Because this is in the past. So in the past, this wasn't a time for making a clear and concise decision. The Nine of Pentacles was the Hierophant. Now, see, that's interesting because this leads you into the 10. And this is almost as if like you've made some sort of a major commitment on some level with the 10. The Chariot. Really? I'm hearing balls in. I don't even know. Some of my guides are saying, you went all in on something here in the past. You went all in on something. What is this card way over here? What are you doing? When did you end up over here? Did you guys see that? Y'all are probably yelling through the, Cindy, the card flew on the floor. Yeah, it did. It's the Wheel of Fortune. When the hell did that come out? Did you guys see when that came out? It came out the Wheel of Fortune. All right, you sit up there on your own. If you guys know where that came in, that might represent something. It represents a major shift in events, a change in circumstances for you. The wheels of karma and destiny spinning in a better direction or a different direction from where they've been. But you went isolation here. But in that isolation, it's like determining that there's only so much knowledge that you have that you need. And you need to move beyond that to get more information because you get indecisive. Like you can't see what's out in the world for you if you're staying in your hovel. Like you have to get out. And the Nine of Pentacles, this is like a clear independence here, but it's leading into some sort of connection with another. And this connection could be like making some sort of a commitment to someone. It could be sharing a residence. It could be sharing a business idea. It could be investing. It's investing in something beyond yourself. And with the Hierophant and the Chariot, balls in. Or what is balls to the wall? I don't even know. I don't even know the phrase. I don't know why that's coming up. Like you were in there deep. You went in it big time. It was a big commitment. Some sort of big commitment in the past. But it does feel like this big commitment has something to do with disconnecting you from your emotions or your expression of your emotions. This bigger pond that you jumped into was devoid of some sort of emotional context, something that some emotional context in your life. It was void of that. The Magician. The Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so presently, this is where you are presently. You are trying to rebuild. You're trying to figure out how to get yourself going forward. Temperance. The Two of Cups. So you're waiting. You're biding your time. But the Eight of Cups, you're emotionally disconnected. The Devil. You're circling. You're waiting patiently. You're using all of your inner strength to do this. Like you want to drive yourself forward. Because I think the shark too, like when the blood is in the water, there's very little that can control them. I think they just get out of control. They just get totally pulled in by their instinct and their drive. And you're showing up with the shark, with the Strength card. There's a lot of you being held back right now. A lot of you that's hidden under the surface. And the Two of Cups is where your emotions can come together outside of you. So it's not just you, but this is a beautiful energy. Beautiful, beautiful. Sharing your emotions in a very beautiful way. Why are you emotionally disconnected? Because you have the Devil here. It's not a safe place to allow your emotions to come out. Or there's something that's playing in your mind telling you that emotions are not safe. This could be a habit that you're dealing with that is emotional disconnection. In the future, the Mother of Cups, the Moon, the Eight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords, the Three of Wands. Okay, you're expecting some sort of truth. I think it's your truth, or maybe it's someone else's truth. You're biding your time to hear someone's truth. That's possible. But it feels a little bit more like you are very self-contained. Your truth it has something to do with your emotional state. It has something to do with your emotional state. And for whatever reason, it's taken an awful lot of your internal strength to keep it under wraps, to hold on to it, to sweat it out with the Temperance card, to sweat it out, to calm your passions. But in the future, this truth, this clarity will definitely be coming through. Where it feels like you have not had any growth or ability to move forward, you do. If it feels like you have been stuck in a cycle that has not allowed you to move forward, or you haven't been able to find a solution out of it, it's here. This Mother of Cups has the Moon card, and you know, that can be talking about fears, and the devil can definitely play on our fears. So something is definitely breached here. Oh, breached, almost like a whale coming out of the water. Removing oneself from the shark energy and becoming the whale, like breathing again. Breathing again. Holding your breath, biding your time. Oh, the Sun. The Sun. Exactly what you hope and wish and dream for yourself is like what drives this reading, I would say. It's what drives this reading. There's still a lot of mystery here, and I'm not surprised because you have the Shark as what you are right now. I feel like nobody could read you properly, or nobody would really know what's going on under the surface emotionally. There you go, Leo. That's your reading. That's your energy checkup. It's very mysterious. I'm going to go do the extended. I'm going to continue to pull cards and see what happens on the other end of this. Thank you so much, Leos. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.